We need to insulate this roof.
There's already a super injury on the play.
It's important that we make this workspace workable in the Tennessee summer sun.
It's so good.
Let's get to work, baby.
We're Matt and Cass, a couple of adventure chasers seeking the roads less traveled in today's world. For the last 3 years, we've been living on the road. First, in our bus home Lady May, then our rad van Jolene. Our journey brought us through the wildest parts of the United States, from the crystalline springs of Florida to the incredible peaks of Idaho, and then spending 6 months internationally traveling all through Mexico. But today, we put the van in park to take on a new challenge: the building of a fully off-grid homestead in rural Tennessee.
Welcome back to our channel, Runaways.
Woo! And welcome to everybody new. We've grown quite a number of subscribers the past couple weeks here in the interest of our new project, Homestead, that we're working on.
Which is very exciting.
So welcome to everybody new. We're excited to have you all here. This week, we're starting working on our cabin, which is super exciting.
Build! The beginning of the cabin build.
Yeah, so we're getting some projects started on that, but right now we are on a drive to pick up some water.
Yes, fresh spring mountain water.
Yeah, there's springs all over this part of Tennessee, so we loaded our IBC tote in the back and we're gonna fill it up with some spring water because we don't have our rainwater collection set up quite yet. So let's drive through some farms and get over there.
This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. If heaven's not my home, then hell will have to do. The angels beckon me from this dark and eerie door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Run away, I might just run away. I might just leave it all behind and find another day. Thought it through, good God, I thought it through, and there ain't nothing that I
It's so good. We never get cold water because van life doesn't give you cold water because it gets warm in the tank. So it's always either hot or lukewarm. Liz? Mountain fresh, baby.
So we're not gonna fill the tote all the way up because this truck's a 1500 and the payload capacity, meaning the amount of weight that you can put inside of the truck, whether that's in the cab or in the tailgate, wouldn't be suitable for the entire tank full. So we're gonna go about halfway through. We've been used to living on the ability of having 26 gallons at a time, so if we could just fill this with 100 gallons, that's going to quadruple what we normally are able to get in a water run. So our thought with this is up until our rainwater system is running, we'll just come here and do it about once a week, and it'll actually allow us to shower a little bit more.
Good name. You're losing your head.
Oh no, I'm getting my taco socks wet.
So?
My taco socks. Oh, cool.
This is our spring, right down the road. It's so nice.
This is the no kink hose that kinks worse than any hose I've ever owned. It's pretty great. Our normal hose that I use, a pressure hose, it's like one that shrinks up without pressure, and I don't think this is gonna give enough pressure to fill it. So we pulled out our long 50-foot hose, which is what we use with our water filtration system in the van if we pull from a river. Trying to get her unkinked, and then the idea is that we hopefully will be able to gravity feed out of the truck bed into Jolene.
Not sure if it's gonna work, but that is the idea.
If it doesn't, I do 6-gallon tank by 6-gallon tank.
If it doesn't, we have another backup solution.
It's not gonna work.
Because there's not enough gravity.
Do the backup option. I'll just go 6 gallons at a time. I'll pour 6 gallons in, fill it up again, pour it in. It's only a 20-gallon tank, so it won't take too long, and I don't think it's fully empty.
This is literally what we have done for the last 3 years of basically living on the road.
Keeps you fit.
Keeps you fit, lifting up the 6 gallons, chunking them in, lifting them up, putting them in. So it's not really much different, but we do have the water storage, which is what's nice. As long as we can get it out of the truck and into the other one. Well, shit, baby.
I am so happy. I was nervous, it wasn't working for a while. Look at that pressure coming out of there. We're filling this tank up, baby.
Very slowly. We are gonna fill this tank up very slowly. I mean, that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it took like 30 minutes to get the 100 gallons from the spring, which was about this water pressure.
So we got these black covers to put on the IBC totes so that they don't grow algae with the water inside. And we don't really have to worry about the water freezing in these totes. And if the water level gets too low, we're gonna have a little like temperature sensor that will have a little heat monitor that Matt will figure out. So if it does get too low, and we do have a deep freeze here in Tennessee, which isn't likely, we'll be okay. But what we did do is we got these covers, and I'm gonna try to put them on. Don't know how they're gonna work, but I'm hoping they just slip on nice and easy. Baby! I'm in a poncho!
Well guys, it's getting hot. Take a look right there. Every single day in the near forecast is between 92 and 96 degrees. So we need to insulate this roof. We need to insulate these walls, and that's what we're starting on today. We're starting in with the roof because we have a black metal roof, and obviously the sun is gonna bake the hell out of that. Ultimately gonna work with R13 fiberglass bat insulation to do on the roof.
Disclaimer, we are about to talk about how we plan to do a project. We are by no means professionals and are not claiming that this is the right way to do it, but simply that this is the way that we are doing it.
What's unique about this is because this was Amish built using milled lumber, our 2x4s, which is what's running through the ceiling there, are actual 2x4s. Typically in Home Depot or Lowe's, they're 1 3/4 by 3.5, I believe it is. So bat insulation is made to be 3.5 inches thick. Well, we actually have 2x4s. So we have 4 inches of room to fill in. So what I actually decided to do was go with, I'll just take a mini piece of it, this 1/2-inch foam board with the foil outside, so that we could put this foil side up against the roof, and it's gonna have about a 3/4 inch gap that's gonna help reflect the radiation that's coming in through the ceiling. That's gonna give us a full 4 inches of insulation, R13. This is R2, so we'll have a total of R15. We are keeping the entire ceiling vaulted. Being a tiny cabin, keeping that ceiling vaulted is really, really gonna help make this space feel a lot larger. Another really cool piece that these foam boards are gonna allow is, rather than venting our roof with plastic rafter vents to allow for airflow through our ceiling, we actually already have, between these 2x4s that run across and our metal roof, is a 1x4. So that 1x4 creates about a 3/4 inch or a 1 inch separation. This foam board is gonna laminate against the one side of that, leaving that 3/4 or 1 inch gap, which will allow for the airflow across our roof. So for the same price or a little bit less than it would have costed for all of those plastic rafter vents, we're getting R2 insulation put in. So it's pretty exciting. It's a boring project, but it's exciting in the sense of saving money, keeping cool. She's getting hot. Let's get to work, baby. Your hair is covered in styrofoam.
You like it?
You got snow in your hair.
I got snow in my hair. It looks kind of like dandruff, which is gross.
Head and shoulders.
Head and shoulders, need
Knees
it.
and toes.
Literally always supervising. Are you supervising? Are you supervising? Our animals are so used to us doing projects since the bus that they just hang out with us while we like bang around, make a lot of noise, things fall, and they just kind of chill. It's great.
2 out of 12. 10 to go. Cool on the old 5 head.
You do have a big forehead, huh?
Yeah, it's a Klein thing.
It's a good.
Call it the Klein head. Oh my gosh.
You feel good?
Yeah, it's like the opposite of a hot dog.
You haven't had air conditioning
It's a
in
cold
like
dog.
3 years.
Yeah, I know. Whew.
One more before lunch?
One more before lunch. It's break time, and break time is burrito time.
And working on YouTube time for me.
Yeah, the cabin video is coming out today, the day that we're recording this. So
That
we're
is
working on
funny.
that. We're working on an Instagram reel in between during our break of the installation. So
Work, 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 baby.
eat these burritos and make this content.
I'm starving. Thank you. Burrito cheers.
Burrito cheers. So good.
Yeah, I was starving.
Free wood unloaded, we got some firewood, we got some big hunks of tree that we're gonna make coffee tables out of, and we got some blocks that we're gonna be able to level off our water tanks and all sorts of things. If it's free, it's for me, baby.
Day 2 of this project and we're getting there. There's already a super injury on the play. I blame the foil tape. That seems to be the problem. It's sweaty, it is 92 degrees here today, so we're just making it work little by little. path, baby.
Next project, put in our fiberglass insulation in.
This is something we have not been looking forward to.
Itchy, itchy.
Itchy, itchy.
And when it's 90 degrees and humid, you're already itchy.
Exactly, but it's necessary, obviously.
Yep. So we have this R13 insulation, 3.5 inches thick. We're going to now put that against the foam board. And we are doing the ceiling before wiring. I know, taboo.
I know,
you're not
taboo. You're not gonna like it.
Yep. That's because we are not going to get to the ceiling for quite some time. We don't know exactly how our lighting is gonna sit right now, and we have a black metal roof that the sun beats on.
So if we want to get anything done, we have to put the insulation in.
Yep, and then our plan is once we figure out our lighting, we can go back. If we have to pull down one of the strips of insulation to run a wire up there, we can. If we have to just cut a little slot in it, get the wire through there, tape it back up, we can do that. We'll worry about that later. Yep. It's important that we make this workspace workable in the Tennessee summer sun.
Need to get working. It's hot today.
Let's get itchy. It's hot.
Also, the fit is giving homesteader Barbie. Oh, which I love. Like the freaking, it's just because my hair's really dirty and this is the only thing that'll stay. And then he's like looking like Ken over here with the man bun. Homesteader Ken and homesteader Barbie.
Ken has long hair or red hair.
That's true. But my Ken has long right. And red hair.
Work time, babe.
Work time.
Stop talking.
I want to play. I don't want to work. The last one, baby!
Uno más.
Uno más, and then we're done.
What's that? Is that before 1?
I think it's 1:30.
We woke up at 5 a.m. It's supposed to be like 95 degrees today.
So we wanted to get it done early.
It's still hot as heck. It's probably over 90.
It's probably like
right
92 right now. Woo. But it feels pretty good in here because we got new insulation.
Little spots to patch still, but it looks pretty good. I'm very happy with it. It's way cooler in here. It's hotter today than yesterday, and it's cooler in here at this time than yesterday. And we felt that with the foam board when we did that project too.
Guys, it's so exciting. This feels like it's starting to come home.
Let's go find some water. Get the itchies off of us.
Yeah, do you want to go to the river?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's go to the river. Do you guys want to go to the river?
Water time.
Take